Deuteronomy chapter 5. Moses called all Israel and said to them, Hear, O Israel, the set rules and the fair judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that you may learn them and keep and do them. He exists, our supreme authority, mighty Creator, made a binding agreement with us in Horeb. He exists, made not this binding agreement with our fathers, but with us, even us, which are all of us here alive this day. He exists, spoke with you face to face in the mount. Out of the midst of the fire I stood between He exists and you at that time, to show you the word of He exists, because you were afraid by reason of the fire and went not up into the mount, saying, I am He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. You will have none other supreme authorities before me. You will not make for yourself any carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the land beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the land. You will not bow down yourself to them nor serve them, because He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator. I'm a jealous supreme authority, mighty Creator, visiting the wrongdoing of the fathers upon the children, to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and show and trust loyalty to thousands of them that love me and keep my commands. You will not take the name of He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, in vain, because He exists, will not hold him guiltless that takes His name in vain. Keep the Sabbath day to set it apart, as He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, has commanded you. 6 days you will labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator. In it you will not do any work, you nor your son nor your daughter nor your servant worker nor your maidservant nor your ox nor your donkey nor any of your cattle nor your stranger that is within your gates, that your servant worker and your maidservant may rest, as well as you remember that you were a servant worker in the land of Egypt, and that He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, brought you out there through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, commanded you to keep the Sabbath day. Honor your father and your mother, as He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, has commanded you, that your days may be prolonged and that it may go well with you in the land which He exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, gives you. You will not murder, neither will you commit adultery, neither will you steal, neither will you bear false witness against your neighbor, neither will you desire your neighbor's wife, neither will you covet your neighbor's house, his field, or his servant worker, or his maidservant, his ox, or his donkey, or anything that is your neighbor's. These words He exists spoke to all your assembly in the mount, out of the midst of the fire of a cloud and of the thick darkness, with a great voice. And He added no more, and He wrote them in 2 tables of stone and delivered them to me. It happened, when you heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, because the mountain did burn with fire, that you came near to me, even all the heads of your tribes and your elders. You said, Look, He exists, our supreme authority, mighty Creator, has shown us His glory and His greatness, and we have heard His voice out of the midst of the fire. We have seen this day that the supreme authority, mighty Creator, does talk with man, and He lives now. Therefore why should we die? Because this great fire will consume us. If we hear the voice of He exists, our supreme authority, mighty Creator, any more, then we will die. Because who is there of all flesh that has heard the voice of the living supreme authority, mighty Creator, speaking out of the midst of the fire? As we have and lived, go near and hear all that He exists, our supreme authority, mighty Creator, will say, and speak you to us all that he exists. Our supreme authority, mighty Creator, will speak to you, and we will hear it and do what he exists heard the voice of your words when you spoke to me, and he exists said to me, I have heard the voice of the words of this people group, which they have spoken to you. They have well said all that they have spoken. Oh, that there were such an inner thinking center in them, that they would fear me and keep all my commands always, that it might be well with them and with their children forever. Go say to them, return you to your tents again. But as for you, stand here by me, and I will speak to you all the commands and the set rules and the fair judgments, which you will teach them, that they may do them in the land which I give them to possess it. You will observe to do therefore, as he exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, has commanded you. You will not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. You will walk in all the travel path which he exists, your supreme authority, mighty Creator, has commanded you, that you may live, and that it may be well with you, and that you may prolong your days in the land which you will possess.